近30个来自世界各地的展团在香港贸易发展局香港国际美酒展2016上展示产品，斯洛文尼亚共和国首次参展。该国的副总理戴扬日丹受邀出席，以 I feel Slovenia 我感受斯洛文尼亚为主题的招待晚宴。他更借着今次展会与国际传媒见面。
So welcome to the HKTDC Hong Kong International Wine and Spirits Fair 2016. Can I ask why your country decided to look at this particular fair and become an exhibitor at it?
In Slovenia, we know a lot about the Hong Kong International Wine and Spirits Fair, which is why we are happy to be here with you.
So what are the special properties of Slovenian wines that you're showing here at the fair?
In Slovenia, our wines have a long tradition and our wine products are widely welcomed and accepted in the European and American markets. And now we'd like to introduce our wines and wine culture to Asia. And for sure, we'd like to increase sales of our wines and foods.
Thank you. And looking really at trade now, Minister, I understand that you have good bilateral relations with the Chinese mainland. Are you developing that, particularly in the wine area, as well as, of course, Slovenian food?
We wish to increase trade with China. I am also the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Food, and I want to increase cooperation in the food and wine industries.
I think, Minister, you may have heard of the Belt and Road Initiative by the Chinese government, and also the 16+1 agreement that you have, I think, with China. Do you see this a development Slovenia will take advantage of? Indeed, you will start to export much more food and wine because of the Belt and Road.
The Slovenian government highly appreciates the One Belt, One Road policy, as well as the 16+1 cooperation between China and East European countries. We have learned over many years how to build up very efficient communication with China and Chinese businesses. With the help of these two policies, I think we will have good communications. We are already seeing many business opportunities and results.
To what extent would you think of Hong Kong as being a super connector for the One Belt, One Road initiative, and would Slovenia be able to take advantage of Hong Kong in that respect?
I am here as Deputy Prime Minister of Slovenia, and our government emphasizes and highly appreciates the cooperation between Slovenia and Hong Kong. This also brings in cooperation between the European Union, of which Slovenia is a member, and China. We'd like to have a bigger role in communication and cooperation in both areas.
So, Mr. Zidane, finally, would you see formal agreements with the Hong Kong government, with the Chinese government, that show the interest in which Slovenia has in this part of the world, in trading in Asia through Hong Kong?
Last year, I was on an official visit to China and we signed many agreements and cooperation contracts. Preparing for this visit, I examined the results of that, and the results were really good. And also, I have had an opportunity to agree with the Hong Kong SAR government to send a strong Hong Kong business delegation to Slovenia for my next visit in June next year. I look forward to further agreements.